Yo, 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 what's up? This is one of your hosts and co-owners, OP Chip, and this is week 2 podcast for Ember Rise. We're going to get in deep, and I'm also doing it with a man over here, no one, literally, his name's no one, I don't know why, but
Wicked
he's
word.
a no one, for real.
Wicked
But
word.
this is Ember Rise week 2, like I said, we're going to get in deep with it. We're going to tell you all the good stuff, all the
Real
bad stuff,
trap
all the
shit.
yeah, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, all the deep
Another one.
stuff, all the soon to become stuff, everything you need to know, you're going to find out right here, right now. Let's get in deep.
What? Oh, sorry. I was ad-libbing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most mid, bestest podcast out there because it's the only one so far until people start copying. Shout out Square Show, though. I don't think it counts as a podcast because it's got show in it, but shout out. We're still the first. Not the show though. We're
It's a
not the first show.
podcast.
It's like
Shh.
exactly. No film here. No footage here. Straight farming simulator videos. Nothing else.
Literally. Like, what's better? Talk about siege and farm simulators. That's just so calming.
But all right, let's go ahead and get into the game recaps. We're gonna do a little more. We're gonna eventually start. We got a new project in the works. I'm doing a special series. It'll be coming up soon. Stay tuned. Not gonna give much info out on it yet. Still working out the details. But with these, we're gonna start going into more than just necessarily our league, and then more than just like more like news too to the comp. It'll get slowly better as we try to figure out what exactly we want to pinpoint. But we'll do a little bit here,
We,
recap
we
wise.
gotta keep we gotta keep the league vibes going for
Yeah,
all the leagues. I mean, come
yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
Everyone wants some good entertainment.
Everybody, and then on top of that, we're gonna try to pinpoint it where we have at least a YouTube video a day dropping, whether it's a game, the podcast, the series, something. We're gonna just instead of dropping everything one day at a time.
Heck, what's better than listening to rednecks attempt to talk about Siege and every other league going on right now?
Yeah, I don't know
I
nothing
don't
about
think of
Siege.
anything better.
Don't know nothing about Siege. Anyway, let's get
Exactly.
into the games first, okay? Let's get into these games. All right. So we had Ovo. They got an easy win this week. They won via forfeit of international WBZ International Stars. I believe they disbanded. Really, the salty
Yep.
blue line guy. Not surprised with him. It's like no offense to you if you happen to tune into the podcast. We're here to be real, not cap. But not surprised. Okay, love you still. You're still in here. No disrespect. All right, but we're not going. We're not here to talk about some lame forfeit. Okay.
Disrespect is crazy.
Oh, Kingdom wins forfeit via timeout chat Ascent. As I say, I don't know who Armani replaced. I got to fix that name thing. But Kingdom was PR. PR rebranded to Kingdom, so which is Logic's team. So
They
we got
also won via forfeit.
against Ascent.
Harmony.
No, it's different team replaced them. I just
Oh
I
shit, I
changed
forgot
them.
my
Yeah,
bad.
I just changed the names. All right. But so game two, or the first game we actually had played, the Senate ended up taking down Dark Esports Team 2 7-4. How Senate let this team get four, I'm assuming they were trolling. Only thing
They
I
were
could
more
think
than
of.
likely
I mean,
trolling.
this is an academy team, Team 2, whatever. Come on, guys.
Hey,
They
they did
won.
let two players drop double digits on them though.
They did. I mean, Senate still won. I mean, they've given a lot of teams. I know they've beaten teams like 5.2, and I think they. I don't know. I know they've beaten 5.2, but I can't remember the other teams. But they still won. They got away with it. YN EP forfeited. YN won with that game. I think EP had something else, another game or something that
Yes,
day.
yeah, he had another game going on.
All right, so then we got Euphoria versus Dark Synergy Monarchs. Euphoria came by with the win. Shout out Black Hole Euphoria. XO, the GOAT. Not really.
This
Can't stand that man.
One of the top players, in my opinion, in this game was OK Super. He ended up finishing up 13-5, and I
Super.
mean that's best KD so far that we have seen going into this talk. Um, Best KD in this game at least.
I
But
can't. I
thanks
can't.
to him, they did win.
I can't lie. Synergy Monarchs though, I've seen them in a couple other leagues. They're shaping up to be a pretty decent team. Nothing
Oh,
too
I agree.
zesty or special, but
I'm gonna give it a year, and I think if they keep going how they're going, in about a year they're going to start being a little bit more and more top.
I don't know about top, but I think they'll be
Hey,
mid
man,
D2 to higher. I don't know. They might surprise
yeah.
us. Who knows? You got to be hopeful. Okay, for our next game, we got Double OG Bagels. I don't know if they joined last week or not last week, week one or not, but they joined the Double O org, and they ended up taking down Prime. Funny enough, this game right
That
here.
that sent Prime to a fucking loop.
Yeah, I just say it was not pretty for Prime. Is this the game where Prime disbanded, or is that
Yes, it was. Oh, it was. So they did the
No, no,
regame.
no, 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 no. It wasn't this game. It wasn't this game.
It was the regame or the
No, it wasn't.
redo.
It wasn't the redo.
What?
No, that
I thought it
we'll
was a
save that
redo
for
when it happened.
we'll save that for week three. We'll save that for. Just
Sounds
ignore
good.
that.
Sounds
Just
good.
ignore that. Just know week three. Prime's disbanding. But yeah, Bagels. I will admit
Foreshadowing.
I've been kind of impressed by him. No, I mean no disrespect to anybody on the team. I just it just seemed like one of those fun teams they would put
That's what I
together.
thought it was.
But they've
I always
actually
thought they were just a fun team.
But they've actually been doing pretty decent. I'll give it like they look pretty good. Good team to play against so far. Um so the next game got another forfeit. Synergy took
And
out forfeited against let me figure out Heartless
Tally
Gaming.
Academy.
No, that's the change. The disband means the team
Yeah,
change.
it was a change. It was a disband.
Tally Academy took over for Heartless Gaming. Heartless Gaming just
Yep.
disappeared. I don't know what happened to him.
Yep.
5.2 won via forfeit against BH Santos. Really don't know what happened there. They agreed to the time, and then for some reason,
Santos would have lost anyways.
yeah, for some reason Santos prioritized watching a mid draft with more ad breaks than action. So whatever you want to
Yep.
do at the end
They
of the
were
day.
just they were just waiting for
Yeah,
Sanders to
yeah.
get drafted
That was
at one,
yeah. W duck by the way, Santos.
round
W duck
four.
dipping on BH 5.2 W. This next game we got Wild Boys Alpha Sigmas versus No Limit Gang, Mr. Mac himself. Alpha Sigmas ended up taking them down 7-4. So you
No
can say,
surprise there.
yeah, NLG Cook chat. Who knows? Really
I
twisted
will say
shots.
I
16.
was gonna say I will say Neptune did do very well for NLG.
Oh,
For NLG, twisted shots and
16 and
Snake 16, Agent Snake 16, busting man. One of them going 16-6, and one going 11-6.
I will say Neptune though has seemed to be like being part of inside of NLG. I will say Neptune has seemed to be a great add to them. They seem to
I
listen and
agree.
respect him a lot, especially when playing the games. You can tell a difference when he's there versus when he's not there. So maybe we can rebuild it. But I heard he wants to go into more of a coaching role and not really playing wise. I guess we'll find out in the mid future. But they seem to
I
listen to
did
him. So.
I did play in a game with him, and he is a pretty good IGO. I will admit, he is a pretty good
Oh,
IGO.
upset of the week is next, chat. Upset of the week. Wild boy CC
Was it really an
absolutely
upset?
that scoreboard, yeah.
That
What
wasn't. Okay, take into consideration Taliban was missing two of their top players,
CC was missing
but
one of their
CC
top
was
fraggers.
missing one of their top fraggers. So, but either way, absolutely embarrassing by Taliban, losing
What a
seven to
upset,
one.
man. Or I wouldn't say upset. I'd say it was a shocker.
A
Upset of it was supposed to be
absolute
closer, yeah.
beat.
Yeah, they got the brakes beat off of them. I will say Taliban was taking some rounds like low numbers, but their executions were failing.
Terrible. I mean, they were getting it down to 3v3s, 2v2s, 4v3s. They just couldn't win
But
the games.
I think they get their chance for a rematch if they make it far enough in the Rush playoffs. So we'll see how that works out. Starters are back,
Hoping to see,
everybody.
hoping to see.
I just anything. I just want to see something better than that performance. But everybody has off games. What can I say? Taliban still improves and impresses every day, and CC's just they're a team that started together. They were bad, and then they became one of the top teams through just dedication. So
Yep.
the next one we have AOT. I figured out AOT means always on top. That's what it means.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
cocky,
never knew
Effie.
that.
Kind of cocky. Okay, but we
I
got
mean, he did
AOT.
come off on top on this one.
He did. He did come off on top. AOT wins against the Miami Neon, 7-5. I will say, I think Miami Neon might be falling a little bit. They seem to be struggling here lately in their games. I don't know if it's. I heard they're still taking that old school kind of 1.0 approach in these new eras, and it's like it works if you're like Virtus Pro, but this isn't Pro League, and console comp isn't really taking that seriously. They do have decent strats and stuff, but I think if they could further adapt them into a more aggressive play style, they could do a comeback because they're not bad. I just think they're just losing final executions, really. But I mean, look, you got Shelkey on Miami Neon, 14 and 11. Get this man some help.
Please. Although I will say for AOT, my boy Klutz, whoever it is, did go 12-5. Man, he did lead the way.
He's just
Did very
13
well
and
that game.
10, and Wheezy's 10 and 9. And then at
Yep.
9, really the only one, Effie had a legacy bad game on my team,
Shh.
bro. We're
We
not.
don't talk
No,
about,
I'm
bro.
not
We're
gonna.
not going to
I'm not
talk
gonna say
about
it.
it.
I'm not gonna say what it is. Just know he had a bad game. Uh,
He's struggling
F2 won against Forfeit against Dream. There was some miscommunication, a lot of miscommunication on Dream's side with that game.
a
Um,
lot.
I don't even know if they had four, but I was gonna play for them, but I had some
I was
last,
also going to play for
I
them,
had some,
but
I
they
had some,
told me they had 5.
I had
Then they
Storm
told you they
sweep.
had
No,
5.
I had Storm sweep in last minute.
Yeah, I live here.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I couldn't play because my lights were flickering a little bit, and I was like, I don't know if
Yeah.
it's gonna be stable or not, and I don't want to be the. So I got off, and I thought they had five because they was like, yeah, it'd be fine, but turns out it wasn't fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, we had the replay from last week, the PR now Kingdom versus Prime game. A waste of absolute time. Same result,
It did go into OT though.
almost the same score though. 7-5 was the last score. 8-6 is it really
Yeah,
any
that's
different?
true.
I mean, come
No,
on,
not really.
come on, chat, come on. Same result. Come on.
Although, are we going to mention the 21-8?
Who went 20? Oh, rocks. Somebody get
And
him some.
he
How does bro go 21-8
Rockstar
and lose?
Waka went 21-8 and lost
And
8 to
lost, bro.
6, man.
Yeah, you need.
Everyone else on that team negative.
Yeah, you need to go be a
My
rock.
boy Flaxy being 5-12, bro.
Yeah,
How
bro needs to go be a
Flaxy?
rock star somewhere else. This Clover kid, bro.
I agree.
I I don't like that kid. No disrespect to you, brother. You do your thing, but I just don't like how you got beat in the league and dropped out. Like you got pummeled and dropped out. That's just my thing. Whatever. It is
Just
what it is. We're here to
don't
be.
like
Yeah,
losing.
we're here for the facts, not the cap. If that's not why you left, feel free to say. At the end of the day.
No, he literally said, and I quote, I'm leaving because we keep losing."
Okay, well, fair enough. So,
Yep.
big
Facts, not
Stingray in that
caps.
game on top. Big Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, that game just felt like an absolute waste of trying to even go anywhere with it. All that just to talk the same. Suki, I think, won their first game last. I think that was they want to be a forfeit. This whole dark esports team is the most frustrating teams I've ever dealt with. They're a team one day, they're not a team. They're a team, they're not a team. They're a team, they're not a team. They don't respond, they respond. It's like, bro, make your mind up. And then they make an org.
Very confusing.
Yeah, didn't they make
Oh,
an
they made
org?
an org?
Yeah, that's who Synergy. Well, we'll get with that, but yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but anyway, that's enough about them. We don't need to give them no highlight. Uh, Void wins forfeit via Blood Ravens. You might know more what happened there than me.
Hey man, all the people that said they could play, stop replying.
I could
That's
play
just
till it
it
got.
is what it is.
I could play till it got moved. Ain't that the one that
Yeah,
got moved? I think that got moved to Saturday too, like this week's.
yeah. This week's also got moved to Saturday. I could have played today, but that's it. No one else could play today because there was supposed to be a game today, and it got moved to Saturday, and I can't even play on
Oh,
Saturday.
oh, then okay. Next game. Next game. STK continues their domination. They beat Vortex 7-5. STK is now. Granted, we'll go
SCK
back
might
over
be
it.
for real, man.
Well, hold on. We'll go back over in week 3, but let's go ahead and catch people up now. STK is now merged with Prey, and now 7 Days Esports only console team under 7 Day Esports. So they had a lot go on in the last week. So
Oh, they got picked up by 7 days.
yeah, and somehow they convinced them to pick up one
Mm,
console team. Don't know how that worked, but at the end of the day,
crazy.
good on them. But they're not. There's a lot there. Who knows? We'll go back over the rebrand next week. Um, so we got Fatality Gaming winning via forfeit on E3. I think he's just got busy. Oh, didn't I already say that? No, I did the void.
Mm, yeah,
Oh no, this double O one got posted twice. I'm stupid. I don't know
I'm
how.
deleting one of them. Fuck
Oh,
you.
oh, you deleted. Okay, I was about to delete one. Okay. Oh, then we got Black Hole Stay Down took down double O voltage. They have
Yes,
some good. I'll tell
sir.
you, Stay Down. They're formerly Project Squared for those who might be confused. Just a name change. That's all. They're not looking bad. We'll get more into it because they had a good week 3 game. We'll get more into it on
Yeah,
the
they
week
did.
3 recap. But they're definitely looking like a decent, solid team on the come up. I'll give them that. Let's
We
see.
do.
Got any star
Sorry to
players?
interrupt you, but we
Nah,
do have another guy who lost, going, and he went 21-9.
calling it your bad. 21-9. It's still lost. Yeah, I think that one's actually streamed. I think we posted that one. That was just a
Yep.
unfortunate game for calling. But I mean, we got Sincere 11-7, Deezy on Fent 12-9, Disney SD 13-8. I mean, there wasn't no carries over there on that stay down. You know what they say? Carries don't always win games. Like I tell people, in a team-based game, one guy should not make a difference.
Yep. I agree.
We got an interesting game here that I did not expect. The final game for week 3 or 2, because certain somebody's difficult with scheduling sometimes. Um, I didn't expect this game to go the way it did. Um,
FVR.
for
Mm.
forever, that honestly surprised me. They took Wild Boys Pizza with Pineapple to overtime. They lost 8-6, but I did not see that game even thinking about going to overtime. So good
Hell
on
no, me neither.
good on Prince and his team. I don't know what they cooked up in the lab. Um, they haven't played their week 3 game yet. We're getting in the future, but I want to see if that kind of continues in the next week. So we'll see. But they surprised me. I don't know if maybe they just had a great game, whatever. Calling 15-8. That's back to back doubles. Oh, this toy truck driver 18-11. Prince 11 and
Hmm.
10. Honestly, man, you take General out and put somebody better that game, they might win.
You might win. Yep.
I mean, we just 3-12. I mean,
I mean, they had someone go 4-8 on their team too.
yeah, but I mean, maybe General was IGLing and actually is the reason they win it.
Mm.
We won't just don't know. So if that's the reason, then you did your thing, and
I guess we'll never know.
there's not much you could do. But those are the games for the week 2 games. So
What's your favorite game out of them?
my favorite game. That's an interesting one. I will say I did enjoy watching that STK and Vortex game, just
That's what I
because
was about to say.
that one
I'm enjoying watching STK play.
and I will have to say yes, and I will have to say that Euphoria game was, even though it was 7-4, Euphoria was down 0-3, and they came back and won 7 to
And
4.
very true.
So I will say yeah. But as far as, let's hit some other highlights. So Heartless Gaming, they disbanded. We already went over that. Um, Dark esports teams falling apart. Like we said, not sure. I've heard they don't have a team. I don't know what's going on over there, but they have an org called Dark. I don't know if it's Dark Esports. I'm assuming that's what it's named. But they picked up Synergy and Synergy Monarchs, which are two teams. The same owner though, but they picked them up. So we got that going on.
HMC drops all console teams. Pretty big.
Oh, hold on, don't jump ahead. Hold
Oh, I'm
on.
jumping ahead.
Well, I was gonna get back to this Ascent real quick. That
Mm,
they allegedly dropped out, and I heard there were some personal reasons behind it. I don't really know how that goes. From what I've witnessed, I just think it didn't work out. Oh, I put HMC twice. Yeah. So, there we go. Yeah, HMC dropped all console teams with nothing but a same day warning.
yep. Crazy.
Every single one of them.
Didn't see that coming.
HMC Rush, HMC Armani, 619, 5.2. But, with the help of 20 Twin Twin, Black Hole ended up securing 5.2. Huge for
My
the
boy
brand.
Twin, man.
And
Taking one
Kings
for the team.
taking one for the team, because I wasn't going to do
I wasn't either.
it.
I love
I
Stretchy
love
and I
King
love that
Stretch.
team, man. But I
Uh,
wasn't gonna do it.
love King Stretch, but I was real with you the whole time. I ain't going to do it. Um, but yeah, so we got them. That's good for the brand. Maybe we got some projects coming up with them coming soon. We got a lot going on. We'll worry about that when we worry about it. Then we had YN. They disbanded and then they came back. I don't really know what was up with that.
Yo, neither.
Yeah, they disbanded and came back. That's all I can really tell you.
It was less than like 12 hours.
Probably less than 5, I think. I think Brian talked them into staying.
Mm,
But yeah, so essentially, it's really not much. Pretty calm, smooth week overall. I don't think anything else really happened. Oh, got a possible new. Still working on that new entry system for the Black Hole League. Not really gonna get too much into details, but for season 4, the main goal is to quit getting these half teams, these not capable owners of getting teams in and just disbanding, not responding. The goal is
we're
skill
trying
and
to limit
activity.
that. Yep.
Activity, I would give a slight over skill, because it's like, I don't care if it's all D1 or a mix of D1, D2, and a D3 team, but it's like, if you're gonna be a D3 team joining, just know you're probably gonna get stomped most of the time and stuff like that. But we just want active, because active looks good. It makes it easier and it's more competitive. I mean,
That's how you grow the brand.
nobody likes to see forfeits and win by forfeits, especially now in the point system. It hurts you more than it helps you.
Yep.
But we'll get more into how that's going to work later on down the road. It's just something that we really only opened it up for a lot of teams just to get the name out there. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the teams came. I did not expect half of them. They came out of nowhere.
Kind of an honor to be honest.
Mhm. But I mean,
Um,
overall, chill little week 2. We've been working on some production, getting the videos posted out more. Um, Working on little secret series, and
Also, there's still some stuff going on Twitch where when we get up to 200 followers, we will be sending $100 to someone random again.
oh, hold on, let me
So
see.
just
Let's see where with that.
go over there and check that out.
All
Hmm?
right, right now on Twitch, we are at 113. Oh, we on the come up. Look at this video. Project Square got 74. Come on, boys, blow it up, boys.
That's what I'm saying. Keep blowing this up, boys. All
And
right.
at
We
you
need you out here.
at YouTube, we're at right at 100 subscribers. All right, we doing our thing, boys. Come
Heck
on,
yeah, heck yeah.
keep on
Also,
pumping.
um, as many of y'all know now, we do have a sponsor, Ulti. Ulti is a very good energy drink. I actually had some today. I had to stay up. I did have to stay up for a while. I think I've been up for 33 hours now. And I took a nap, like a 1 hour nap. But I've drank two of their little packs that I got from them. And honestly, they're pretty good. If you haven't tried it, they do have little sample packs that are $8.99. And with the 20% discount code, it's only going to be like $4.
It is
So you can try it out.
ultisups.com. ultisups.com.
And
Code
if you use the discount code BH Gaming, capital BHG, and then aiming, all lowercase, you'll get 20% off. Um, I do believe it's very well. I don't believe Austin has tried it yet, but his samples are coming in
I said I'm
soon.
still waiting on mine.
Um, Mac has tried it and he does enjoy it, and I've tried it and I do enjoy it. Like I said, I drink it when I'm at work, and I have some sitting right next to me right now that I'm drinking.
Mm.
Not right now. It's kind of gone now. So I'll probably go and buy some more. For me, I think the Blue Raz is probably my favorite one so far. It's very good. Kind of
Yeah,
tastes like Kool-Aid, to be honest.
can't wait to try it.
It's pretty yummy. Also, where do you have a little merch store that I know we haven't put much thought into, but you can go check it out. There's some pretty comfortable sweatshirts you can wear repping our logo, and possibly if y'all have any ideas of what else we could do with it, maybe putting teams logos with BH Gaming's. Then on the other side, have like what team you play on or whatever. Maybe possibly we could do that as well. But please go in there. We do have mugs, we have shirts, and we have sweatshirts. Everyone loves a good sweatshirt. Go in there. They're soft, and the more y'all, if you buy it, the more we get to take care of everyone in here. So
Just
we
in
care about the
here
people.
advertising everything. We like it. We like those. We like those. Oh, also, we're probably gonna start bringing on some guests for the podcast, possibly. Just to get some different opinions. You're probably tired of hearing the same two people every now and again. Get some fresh air up in here.
Oh,
And
don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll just have guests in here.
yeah, you'll still have your worst favorite too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, we're probably going to have the sponsor come in to talk to y'all also one day soon. He does want to come in here and speak his mind, tell his story about the everything. So possibly that might be coming up possibly this month or next month. So please stay
Nervous.
in tune for that. But yeah, lot of great stuff coming up. So pay attention. Look at announcements. Check out the sponsors. Check out our little store, merchant store, and let's just keep having a great season.
Be sure to shout out the YouTube, the Twitch, especially. We're out here trying to do things that ain't been done before.
We
And,
are also,
grow the
oh,
console comp
go
scene.
ahead.
Oh, I said, and also kind of growing console comp and recognition towards that. We got another
Yes, sir.
project that might lead us into another scene that's coming up. We'll tell you more on that when that gets confirmed. But we just trying to be unique out here, whether it works or not. Who knows? Got nothing better to do.
And we are also currently trying to up our Instagram right now. And I'm pretty sure our Twitch and possibly, or not Twitch, Twitter and possibly TikTok but we have been posting stuff on
Instagram.
Instagram, so please check that out. BH Gaming, and yeah, I don't know. Do we got anything else,
No, we just been
or is it
yapping.
time to go grind
Yeah,
on Siege?
it's time to go play some. We just been yapping at this point. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's all right. It's all about advertisement.
All about that ever. Almost exited out. That's crazy work. Anyways, good night. We love you all. And remember, we're for the stay frosty, friends. Stay classy, San Diego.
All facts, no caps. Adios,
All
boys.
facts.